Welcome back. Time is 7:14. You're looking live at Charlotte Douglas Airport, where a potentially dangerous incident had a Charlotte-bound flight crew on edge yesterday. Officials say a laser was pointed at an American Airlines jet on approach to land at Charlotte Douglas. Now, aiming a laser at an airplane isn't a prank. It's actually a crime. All
right, so let's bring in Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May-Kay Beeler to talk about what exactly happened here.
You don't hear about it all that much in Charlotte. It's not a good thing. So it happened around 7 a.m. yesterday, Thursday morning. So according to the FAA, the crew of an American Airlines flight 3114 reported being illuminated by a blue laser about 5 miles from CLT. The plane landed safely. Now, the agency notified local authorities and will investigate. Nearly 11,000 laser strikes were reported by pilots to the FAA last year. And the agency says that while this is a 14% decrease from 2024, the numbers are still too high. Shining a light at an aircraft, it can be a dangerous distraction to pilots, resulting in temporary blindness and even permanent eye damage. It can incapacitate flight crew, many of whom are flying aircraft with hundreds of passengers. Not only is shining a laser, not only does that pose serious safety threats, it's a federal offense. Violators can face FAA fines up to $32,000, along with federal criminal penalties up to 5 years in prison, $25,000 fine, as well as state and local issues. So this is, we don't encourage this. We don't understand why people are doing this, but fortunately they landed safely yesterday.
So, as you kind of talked about, May-Kay, is this common? Because we don't normally hear about it. You've warned about it on the news, but we don't hear about it happening.
I've been here 3 years now, and I haven't reported on this happening at Charlotte, but according to reports, the highest rate of laser incidents among the 20 of the busiest airports in 2024, Charlotte was named with 4.9 incidents per 100,000 flights, and pilots have reported hundreds of injuries since the FAA began tracking laser strikes back in 2010.
Okay, so are we talking about, when people hear this, they might think of, like a laser pointer that professionals use at like a presentation or in classrooms? Or are these like high-powered ones that astronomers might use?
I wonder about that too, especially the one I use for my cat.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Well, typically the ones used illegally are green and blue lasers, and they can cause temporary blindness. Experts say the green ones pose the greatest risks. Now, even the low-powered red laser pointers we were just talking about that you can buy at the pet shop to entice your kitty, even those supposedly can distract a pilot up to 2 miles away. Yeah, I didn't know that. Threatening more low-flying helicopters than airplanes. So lasers are not toys.
Okay, so why do you think we have so many laser incidents like this? Is it because they're just so prevalent? You get them on Temu and things like that?
Yeah, you can get it in the grocery store, right? In the pet section. They're less expensive, they're more accessible in this day and age. The FAA's laser strike investigations have found various reasons why people shine lasers at aircraft. These range from a person who just doesn't know any better. They don't know how powerful the laser is. And then there are people who do it intentionally.
So as a pilot, have you ever had something like this happen to you?
We've had warnings.
Okay.
Flying into Florida one night about 5 a.m. in the morning, air traffic control said, be aware. A green laser was shined at an aircraft in front of us, beware. And we're kind of freaking out a little bit. Never happened, but we've been warned. Haven't experienced it. I hope I never do.
I would have thought it was one of those EDM concerts in Miami, like Ultra and the lasers going crazy, but glad you didn't have to deal with that, May-Kay.
Yes, me too.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.